Hey everyone, and welcome back. So I finally got in the Scream Factory Halloween 4K bundle of all 5 films, plus, some of the extras and everything. This literally just came in. I haven't even opened it yet, so I'm hoping everything arrived okay. And if it didn't, you're actually going to get to see me probably cry on camera. So I'm going to do an actual unboxing right here on camera. All right, so I need to cut the tape. Make sure I'm not showing any labels to dox myself. All right, let us begin this journey and see how everything came in. So because of the bundle, obviously came with the record albums and everything. And that was, if I remember correctly, that was actually the reason why this actually got delayed from Scream Factory, was because of the album records were delayed. Here we go. I'm sure some of you noticed I am actually using the 24mm on this because I kind of figured, even though you can see a little bit more behind me that I kind of wish you didn't see because some of it's a little bit of a mess, I figured it'd be a little bit easier to see some of this stuff. All right, here we go. Look at that. That is really nice. This is kind of like the Friday the 13th set. It's like a couple things may have moved around, so we're going to check it out. So just real quick, if you can see that, okay. The record albums are there on the left. Some of the discs are there on the right. That must be, I think, the pin set all the way over there on the right. And then the posters and stuff. I assume the other movies are underneath. Sent me more than 2 movies here. Oh, you know what? Actually, the other movies are with the record albums in these box. But again, I do like that it has this giant Scream Factory. Oh, this is actually removable. This isn't just like the Friday the 13th box that was printed on the box. So here's the box of the pins right here. And then here, let's do these 2 since they're here anyway. So here's 4 and 5, which again, I will get to all of this more specifically in a moment. And then here's obviously the record album for the first film. It's not really picking up on camera, the image there. Here's obviously Halloween 2 right there. And then finally, Halloween 3. So this is going to take some doing on my part. This is where the editing of these videos comes in hand, because the raw footage of some of these is literally sometimes almost twice as long as what you guys see. So it looks like all 5 posters are in this very thick tube. And I believe that is it for the box. So let me move the box out of the way so I don't hit myself in the head. All right, so what should we do first? Let's do the posters real quick. I'm kind of curious to see how these look in person. All nicely rolled. No damage here. The only thing that's making me a little bit nervous about when I go and check for the films, because I know some of them, some people have complained about like loose discs and stuff like that. So, all right, here are the posters. So there's the one for the first film. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this easily at the moment. I mean, basically all 5 posters they're going to mimic obviously the front of the discs themselves, which I'm going to get to in just 1 second. But the posters are the 18 by 24, so they're a little bit easier to obviously find frames for. I mean, my only problem with some of the Scream Factory stuff is that when they do those limited edition lithographs, as much as I absolutely do love them, because I love the paper stock that they're printed on and just usually the artwork and everything, they're not easy to find frames for. You usually got to like order them or something. All right, so again, here's Halloween 4 and 5. Let's start with so we'll start with the original Halloween here. There's nothing else on the box, right? No. Just says Halloween on the side. I hope that you can see that okay, just says Halloween. And just a little bit closer image right there of young Michael Myers holding the mask, holding the knife, not mask. And here we go. Here's the inside. So obviously here is the record album right here. There is the back, which I hope you can see okay. As you can see, side 1, Halloween theme, and side 2, Laurie's theme. And these are more recent recordings. These are not like the original soundtrack. And let's take a look at the album, because I believe they're colored, aren't they? Yes, they are. There you go. Look at that. Except I have it upside down. Okay, so there's side A right there. And whoop, there is side B. And then there's the movie underneath here. So obviously there's Halloween. Now I'm going to open these in full in just a moment. I'm just kind of making sure everything sort of arrived okay and everything else. All right, we'll look at part 2. And you can see there's the front right there. You can actually see my camera in the reflection. And just there's the side with the Halloween 2 title. There is the record album there. And then obviously Halloween 2 disc right there. So again, we'll take a quick look. Don't know, are they all colored the same? I think they're all colored the same. Yeah. That's all right. Actually, this one seems a little bit more colorful. So there's Halloween 2 right there, with side A being the main theme, and then there's side B with what's on side B? The Shape Stalks Again. And just to repeat, these are actually newer recordings from, not from Ray West. I mean, these are from, it's done by John Carpenter and I believe his son. And then finally, the one obviously I'm super excited about. Here is Halloween 3. And there's the front with the kid grabbing the mask. And there is, of course, the side with the title. And on the inside, here is the record album. So side A, Chariots of the Pumpkins, which is the main theme, and then side B, Season of the Witch. And once again, let's take a quick look at the record album, which again, I think they're more or less colored the same, right? Yeah. So there is that one side, and there is the other. Now, I will say, it probably would have made a little bit more sense if side B actually had the little tune on it, the little jingle, but I can understand why it doesn't have it. And then finally, here is, of course, the disc itself, which again, I'm going to get to all of these in just a moment. All right, so we're going to take a quick look at the pin set. So there's just the front of the box, side with the title, little Michael Myers on the back, and then just logos on the side. I guess it's because it's from Gutter Garbs, Scream Factory. Actually, I just placed an order for a shirt from Gutter Garbs. Unrelated, but just figured I'd share that. Let's take a look at the pins. If I can open the box. Here we go. Big reveal. Big reveal. And there are the pins. And let me straighten them out, so don't get a little too OCD on it. There they are up close. Different parts of Michael Myers. I love actually the background is just that sort of faint image of the poster artwork. And then obviously, original shape, Bob Ghost, 4, 5, and then young Michael Myers mask there. Actually, they're very, very nice pins. This is kind of the only thing where I was like, well, do I go with the bundle with the pins or not? Actually, I'm kind of glad I did. They're actually very, very nice. Okay, so I don't hear any loose discs. I don't think that's loose. No. I think I may have lucked out, but we'll see. Open them up, and who knows. Just gonna pull the plastic off real quick. I could probably cut this part out of the video. I don't think you guys need to see me pulling the plastic off these cases. Or do you? No. So plastic is off, and let's just start right away. So here's the original Halloween. There's obviously the front of the outer case, and there is the back. And what I really like is that these are hard cases. These aren't like generic slip covers. So you just kind of pull them out there. So again, nice kind of rigid case. And well, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm flipping around to the original artwork on the inside. I like to, so that way the new artwork is on the outer case, and then obviously the inside has the original poster artwork. And just real quick, there's the front and there's the back, which obviously looks the same. And let's see, yep, here's the disc. Here's the 4K disc there. And here's the Blu-ray, which has most of the extras, and also obviously the newer transfer is also on this disc, and then this is the older Blu-ray, which and I believe this is also has the TV cut on it as well. So there's Halloween 1. Then we get to Halloween 2. Here is the front of the case, and there is the back with a ton of special features on it. And again, pull this out, and I flipped around the inside real quick. So there's the original poster artwork. Again, the back is just the same. And take a look, and let's straighten that out. So here's the 4K disc. Here is the Blu-ray. Has like the extras, but also has the remastered version of part 2 on it as well. And then this is the older DVD of the television cut, which was also like, in the box set. Finally, we get to 3. Here's 3. So here's the front of the slip case, and there is the back right there. And real quick, let me just spin this sucker around. And here is the original theatrical artwork. So there's the front right there, and again there is the back. So here's the Blu-ray. Again, same thing, most of the extras are on here, but the Blu-ray does have the new transfer, and then obviously the 4K disc right here. Okay, and now we get to Halloween 4. And there's the front of the case right there. And there is the back. And again, flippity flip. And then here it is with the original poster artwork. So there's the front right there. And there is the back. Take a look. So again, same thing. Blu-ray, most of the extras, but it does have the new transfer. and then obviously the 4K disc right here. And then finally, here is Halloween 5, and there's the front of the slipcase, and there is the back. And once again, flip, flip, flip. Here's the original poster artwork, and there's the front right there, and there is the back. Blu-ray, new transfer, 4K disc right there, and no loose discs, so I consider myself lucky. So, and just in case you guys want to see what the spines look like, so I hope you can see those okay. There they are, all 5 right there, one side, and then just the spines of the inside ones. I like the fact that since I flipped them around, of course they all have the original poster artwork there, so nice thing is you can display them any way you want, which I really, really like. And again, I like these newer sort of harder slipcases they're using for these. I really, really hope they use these more. And as some of you noticed from my last pickups video, I did get I already actually buy this one, and I actually do have another copy of Halloween 3 on order. They are my 2 favorite Halloween films, and I have to admit, and this is probably not too good for me considering how much they kind of cost, but I actually wanted an extra copy, not just to have an extra copy, but also because I wanted to actually display them a little differently, because I'd like to display one of these, like I want to display all 5 of them together, and then I also want to display one of these with my Michael Myers statue, which hopefully you'll see in a picture of right here, which I think actually goes well together, which I really, really like. And then I ordered another Halloween 3 because I love Halloween 3. I think you guys know that by now, so I definitely want to also keep a copy. Even though I do have a Halloween 3 shelf set up, I actually really want to do a whole kind of display at some point, and so I would like an extra copy of the film to display with that. I know it's kind of like, oh, you just buy extra copies to display, and it's like, yeah, actually I did. I admit it, but just those 2. But I think for good reason. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So we finally have the first 5 Halloween films in 4K. I'm so excited to dive into these and start going through everything, mainly to see the new transfers especially. So I was happy to do this unboxing on camera. Definitely let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you, I know some of you have already gotten yours. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.